The purpose of this is to show just the outline of what the backyard, homestead, garden, kitchen area is going to look like. That way when we actually build it, it's going to be sick to look back on this and just like see how far we came. So that's the purpose of this. It's a little bit to like hold myself accountable, but also to just do a better job of kind of, you know, documenting the process as it goes along the way. Because here's something for you right off the top. Go subscribe to this channel called Epic Homesteading. Like, Kevin built his channel, Epic Gardening. I'm a noob to gardening. Like, I'm a complete novice at gardening. You can see, I'll show you. I'm working from bins like for the first time ever. What I'm thankful for is that my mother-in-law, she's good at gardening. She's great at growing things, and so it's cool like learning from YouTube, but then having something to do with her, and that's awesome. And so, but what was great about the like Epic Homesteading channel is he showed like how much you can do like in the suburbs, and so that's something that fires me up, is just being able to do what you can with what you have. And so when we moved to this new house and we just had this blank slate of a backyard, I also liked just how system by system it was like, do this with the solar, do this with the rainwater capture, do this with the garden. Like, then my like type A personality was like, that's a sick roadmap, I'm just gonna follow the roadmap. So that was honestly some of the inspiration for this. But then also really look, you can watch my other videos on Bitcoin and just the state of the world and stuff. Dude, the state of the world is wild, and like having redundant systems when it comes to like your energy production and your like water storage and your food storage, I think is interesting. Like, and I think is not like, it's not the weirdest idea. Like, I think it's smart to do. And so that's it. It's cool learning from YouTube. Cool putting stuff out back into it. But just so you all know, like, I'm a noob when it comes to like gardening and the like homesteading front. More where I can add kind of like not like knowledge, I guess, is really on the Bitcoin front, honestly. And so I'm going to try to do videos on the Bitcoin mining, things like that, because I think there's definitely cohesion with the way that Bitcoin is like monetizing renewable energy and like making it more have the ability to like work on those kind of systems and make them make more sense. And then also just the whole concept of like Bitcoin is an organism, and like it's more authentic. Rather than having like centrally planned money, we should have like organic money for the people. So that's the random crossover of both these things. I'm gonna show you what the plan is for the backyard. So here we go. So starting in this corner, this currently is a pile of wood chips because I'm practicing, also practicing composting. So you can see the compost bin. Working on my layering better. I was at the old house, too much food, so the flies were in there a ton. And so thankful to get these pile of wood chips, doing better layering. But so this corner is going to be where the cistern goes, and the downspout is going to be right there. And so we won't have to trench very far. And then it's basically just like the half that I'm standing in right now. This is just gonna be the garden. So cistern, trees, garden beds, maybe chickens, crossing our fingers for chickens. Might have to get a few like logistics things figured out for that. But then this half, where those chairs are now, outdoor kitchen. So just typical Southern California bomb outdoor kitchen with the, you know, just outside sink, outside barbecue, outside fridge, all that stuff. And so that's what we're going for. We're going for just half kind of like standard backyard outdoor kitchen like stuff, and then half like garden, water capture system that you know, works for itself. Here's what the designs look like from Yard Zen, and pretty crazy that they do this without even visiting the house, which is wild. So yeah, we just sent them like our backyard measurements, and they were able to just like draw this whole picture. So here's how you can start to get the picture of like the half kitchen on one side, half garden on the other side. We'll cycle through some of these. So this is actually a perfect one to start on. So I'll show you in a second, but this is where the cistern is going to go. And I don't know if I'm sold on this gravel yet. Might go full bark over here instead of, and just have everything on bark. That way the water can flow. I think that's better permaculture design, right? Again, not an expert, but as I keep talking to people, not sure I love this like desert ground anymore. Might go full bark for all of this and just let it be a little more free flowing. Love these slats on the air conditioner. That was my wife's idea, Sherin's idea. She loved those. And so maybe we put those in front of the cistern also. We'll see. But then we might put trees like in front of the cistern too. That way it just like blends in. I think it's gonna be cool to look at. I think like kitchen on one side, cistern on the other side is gonna be sick. And I think that just, again, blends the elements of kind of what you're used to seeing in a backyard with a backyard that's a little more functional for the food and water production. So just want to show off what Yards End drew though, because this is sweet. And I'll show you what it looks like printed out real fast too. Here's a night shot. Yeah, get to the end here. And then let me show you what it looks like printed out too. Here's what it looks like printed out. And one area for so much blank space in those other pictures you just saw was because Yards End had nice looking furniture there, like super nice looking furniture there. And we just asked them to take those out of the pictures because we knew we had kind of this bigger vision of the kind of these other elements in mind. But I wanted the designs from them to kind of come across as like super simple and have a lot of blank space. So they put those in there specifically because we asked them to. And so here's what it looks like kind of printed out and edited down to now getting closer to what the final vision is, where you can see that I think we're going to get rid of the like compact dirt and then just switch it all over to bark mulch. And then you can see the cistern there in the corner and then a few more trees right there in front of the cistern. So, and the garden beds, look, whatever size they end up being, and so they can really fit in anywhere in that open space. All right, so that's the game plan. If you catch this video, up before we do the final build out, then definitely put stuff in the comments of what you think we should do. If you've built, if you've doing stuff that's in the suburban homesteading niche also, and just talking about backyard gardening and just doing as much as you can with as tight a space as you can, let me know. Would love to connect with you. And if you kind of can see the crossover between Bitcoin and homesteading culture a little bit, then connect with me also. Would love to connect. So that's it. Thanks for watching.